Listen, there is a right way to be a passport boy and a wrong way to be a passport boy, if you insist on using that phrase. Passport boys really is nothing more than globalism. You know, if I'm in the business of making leather bags, of course I'm going to go to Argentina and buy leather where there's much more plentiful at much lower prices than going to Milan or New York City where it's 6-7 times the price with less selection and a lot of BS added to it. So passport boys is really nothing more than globalism. The men have some needs and they have discovered a way where they can get those needs met at much lower cost and with a higher, much higher selection at a much more frequent pace and with much more pleasant people who require far less to give you what you need. In the end, you're happy and they're happy. But here starts the problem. The novice, the inexperienced, the ones who know little and do not even know the value of seeking knowledge. There's an old saying that has lasted throughout the centuries. And that saying goes, little knowledge is dangerous. It really is. I repeat in almost every one of my videos, learn from the mistakes of others and duplicate the proven methods that have brought success. If that doesn't make sense to you, you need to go have your brain checked to see if you have average intelligence and average common sense. Well, we already know most people don't have common sense, don't have regular common sense, sadly. And of course, we already know average people are not intelligent. They're just average. However, the good news is, even for people with average intelligence, you can learn what to do and much more importantly, what not to do. If something is too good to be true, it is. It is. If you're a 65-year-old man, 60-year-old man, 35, 40-year-old man, and go to these third world countries where you are encountered by not only dirt poor people, but dirt poor opportunistic people who have come to major cities to profit from people exactly like you. They are looking for you. They know you're going to go to those bars and those clubs and those areas, whatever, where the girls roam. And why do you think they're there? Because they are worried about your needs being met? No, they are there because they assume that anyone that comes from Western world is a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, has more money than they do, far more money than they do, and sometimes they do, most of the times they don't. So they look at you as an opportunity. Nothing more, nothing less. These girls don't give a darn about you if you drop dead the next day. And if you're one of these novice people, you know, the social media is a good source for gathering information. But if I were to say if social media is more good or more bad, I'd say it's 97% bad and maybe 3% good, because it is filled with garbage. With garbage people that tell you garbage information, and the gullible people say, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to Cambodia, I'm gonna go to Thailand, I'm gonna go to Colombia and get these women that will fall all over me and have dates and everything. There is no such a thing as date in those countries. It's a working girl and a John relationship. Get that through your head. Get that through your head. If you want to make sure it's not one of those, go out with a girl that comes from a wealthy family. She's driving an expensive foreign car, and she's from a wealthy family. And by the way, if those girls speak English, that's bad news, because they're already a pro. They got guys like you wrapped around their finger. But if you go there and date a girl from a wealthy family, from a very rich family where they have a huge home and security guards, and she's driving an expensive foreign car, then I say, okay, well, yeah, you are dating. Yeah, you're dating her. Otherwise, it's a John and a working girl relationship. You got it? Now, What really ruffles my feathers, chaps my hide, is these novices who come on and out of their own stupidity and lack of knowledge and lack of experience, tell these other people that are equally or even less knowledgeable and less experienced how things are over there. There are no miracles. If it's too good to be true, it is. Why would a girl that's 20 years old choose to go out with a 70-year-old bald guy with a pot belly and her father or grandfather's age? Why do you think she does that? Don't you think she also wants a young guy? Ask yourself. Ask yourself why. You know, the world belongs to those who ask questions, who question everything, everything. Even if someone tells you, hey, you have this disease and you need to get this vaccination, ask questions on everything. Do not accept anything on face value. Intelligence, wisdom, and winning comes from asking questions. All the best.